Hi everybody, it's Dizzy and welcome to my channel. I'm sorry I did not do a video last week, but I'm here this week and I have a favorites video. I've got a bunch of things I really loved in the last couple months and one thing I do not like at all. So, starting with a skincare thing, this is the Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer. This has been a great lightweight moisturizer. I do double moisturization, so I will wash my face and then I'll put this on, and then in a couple hours or so I will put on a heavier moisturizer at night, and that does an amazing job of making sure I get lots of hydration. This is water and aloe are the first two ingredients, so it feels really nice and gentle on the skin. It hasn't broken me out. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of this and it's good, and it's cheap, so if you have a Trader Joe's, look for it. Also, what else? Skincare stuff, like as far as face stuff lately, I have been using the heck out of this. This is my Cots Face SPF 40 slightly tinted sunscreen. When I say slightly tinted, it is actually got the just barest hint of a color. What does disappear pretty much into the skin, as you can see, just rubs right in and you can't really see it anymore. But it has been a great facial sunscreen. It also has a very smooth matte finish. I have been occasionally just wearing this by itself and then putting on makeup, and it's been fine. And then some days I also partner it with a little bit of the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer in the white color. And I'll show that to you. But I've been using this a lot as a primer after that. So here we go. And then as you can see, it just gives a little bit of a sheen to the skin when it's rubbed in. I'm wearing a little bit of it today under my foundation. But I have done this kind of on my cheeks over just the Cots Face and worn that together and called it good. And then on days when I want a little bit more coverage, still loving the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation in the light ivory shade. It's SPF 15, comes like this. It's a little cushion thing. It comes with this, I don't use it, it's a little pad, and then it opens and there's your product. So I like this. It gives me a light coverage, but it does still give me coverage. I'm wearing it today, and I think it's a pretty good match. And if I need to set it with powder, I've been using the Besame Brightening Vanilla Powder. This is a little mini size. I will, even though it's a little pricey, probably purchase this when I'm out. It's yellowish, but it's not super yellow. It really truly is translucent. But I do find it very brightening. It has a lovely natural vanilla smell. Like, it almost smells like vanilla baking powder you get like at the grocery store, but it's vanilla. And so if you do not like scented products, or you're prone to migraines from scented products, maybe this will not be for you, but I really love it. It's very lightweight, and I'm using it under my eyes and on my nose today, and I think it does a really nice job. I've only been reaching for one blush for the last months and months and months and months, and it's ColourPop Holiday Blush in the Super Shock formula. And it is, well, it's perfect. See, it's been really loved. I use my fingers to apply it. So there's the color. There's a concentrated swatch, and then I can just blend it in. And it's just a soft pink sheen on the skin. It's a little bit coral. It's a little bit pink. I'm wearing it today. My lighting is terrible. You probably can't see. But it's just enough color that it's not overwhelming. And because it's not too cool and not too warm, it's a very balanced color. And since I'm an olive skin tone, those sort of balanced pinky coral colors are really nice and look very natural on me. Eyebrows. I have found an eyebrow combination I think I really like. Since I've gotten my hair very dark again, I have been using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara in Espresso. Has this little, there we go, little wand. we go. And then with it, I put that on first. And then that's my mascara, but I'm not that crazy, but I'm actually doing it. But I put it on. And then I go in with this, which is the NYX Micro Brow in Ash Brown. And almost out of this, so I have to get more of it. But there you go. And then we'll do a little swatchy swatch of the Ash Brown. So it is the coolest toned of the browns. And I just use that to kind of define the tail and fill in anywhere that brow mascara stuff misses, but it stays all day, and even in the summer it stays all day, so that is super great. More eye stuff. These two Kokie palettes that I have, Kokie Cosmetics, cruelty-free. I found them at Rite Aid. The palettes are $10 a piece. I have Act Neutral, which I've shown before in a video, and then I just got Classic Romance. And Classic Romance I'm actually wearing on my crease today. And these are the shades in the Classic Romance palette. It is a beautiful, I would say, neutral to cool tone palette. There is one dud shade in the whole thing, in my opinion, and it's this gold is kind of lackluster. See, it's not that great, but it's not terrible. This color right here, this smoky taupe, comes off really silvery, and it is stunning as a lid shade. There it is. Isn't that pretty? It looks a lot like what I'm wearing today, but I'll tell you what I'm wearing today on my lid in a second because I love that. It's one of my favorites. So the shimmer shades are pretty good in here. I'll just swatch the last one. Boom. And that's the last one. It's more like an oyster color. But the mattes are really where I'm living for. So I'm just going to grab a few of the matte shades. Boom. Like so. And that's a not great swatch, but there you go. Beautiful cool tones. It reminds me a little bit of Naked 2. I think that's the cool tone Naked palette. I've never had a Naked palette, but it reminds me of kind of the colors that people find in that. And then I also have the Act Neutral palette, which, like I said, I reviewed before. But the color in this, I find kind of the MVPs in this are some of these shimmers. And then this dark teal color, those are the ones that I probably use the most from this palette. And boom, there it is. So yeah, you got like a rose gold, a bronze, and then there's a teal in there. Plus there's a bunch of neutrals in there. So it's a really good little palette. And then what I'm wearing on my lid today, so I've been trying to get rid of some of my indie shadows that I just don't wear. I'm really going through and doing a purge. And so, of course, it's made me kind of find ones that I do love and want to pull those out. So on my lid right now is Firenze Velveteen Werewolf. This is it in the pan. And then I'll just do a little swatcheroo. Now, this is not over primer, so you're not going to get the same effect because these really do require like a foiled primer. But that is, actually it looks pretty damn good right there. But that is it. That is what's on my lids today. And that is a color that I really love. I love werewolves. If you guys don't know, werewolves are pretty much my favorite thing ever. Werewolves and cats. And so werecats are even better. But anyway, so I love the name. And I bought it for the name. And then I got it. And I was like, oh, it's also amazing. So yeah. A couple lip loves. Some are rediscovered and some are brand new. Hold on one second. I'm filming a video. Just to let you know. Hi. Sorry about that. My husband is home. Yay! Okay, so I have first of all a lip liner that I used today is Essence Long Lasting Lip Liner in Girl's Dream. If you guys have not tried the Essence lip liners, they're really good, especially for their price. They're very inexpensive. So yeah, just very smooth, very creamy. It's a perfect sort of neutral berry kind of pink. And then I'm wearing that with one of my new favorite things, which is the NYX Slip Tease in Fire Dancer. I'm wearing that today. I found out about this from one of the gals on the Fira Facebook group. Hi hi guys. And she was really kind of talking about how great it was. And you know what? She's 100% right. So this reminds me, so there's the applicator. It's very weird. I'm not in love with the applicator. It's a little long and a little like skinny. And I find it a little bit unwieldy for my particular lip shape. But the formula is tremendous. So let me do a little swatch. So it is supposed to be Slip Tease, is supposed to be a lip oil. It's definitely not a lip oil. What it feels like is if you took the liquid suede lipsticks and that feeling they have on the lips when they're still kind of nice at the beginning and not made that feeling go away. This stays feeling moisturized and hydrated feeling for me for several hours. It leaves a little bit of a stain. It might just be because this is a darker color, but it leaves a little bit of stain. It never really feels dried out like the liquid suedes do. And it's just lovely. It lasts, but it's not like indelibly stained your lips for all time, but it does stay around. And if you are kind of over liquid lipsticks like I am, but you still sort of like them sometimes, this might be a good formula to try because it really is everything that you want your liquid lipsticks to be, except they're usually not. And then a rediscovered favorite. This is, once I dyed my hair back darker and then got my pink streak, I rediscovered Urban Decay After Dark lipstick from their Vice formula. And I've really liked it. I think it's really pretty. It kind of matches my hair. It's sort of a mauvey purple undertone pink. And I have really enjoyed wearing that and found it very flattering. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Oh wait, the product I hate. I almost forgot to even put it in. That's how much I dislike it. I almost forgot to even tell you about it. So it's a shampoo. It is Decay Color Reflect shampoo. And this is the deep tone one. And it's supposed to add highlights, rich dark tones, and brunette, red, and blonde hair. I don't think it does that. I haven't noticed that happening. And what I dislike about this is that even though I've tried it several times, it is the only shampoo I've ever used that actually knots and tangles my hair. So my hair is bleached, it's color treated, it's not the healthiest hair on the planet, but nothing else I use leaves my hair in knots, like literally tangled knots. I have to actually shampoo it again to get the shampoo out. It also leaves this icky coated feeling. Maybe that's because it's leaving behind it says black malva extract, but I used to use Aveda black malva and it was fine and it didn't do that. So I don't know. Maybe it would work for some people. Did not work for me. So thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.